If we think about how many people could benefit from this particular peptide, even for a moment, whether they're suffering from a need for a graft or a new organ, or they just have dry eyes, the number of people that could benefit from this are in the hundreds of millions. AAGP was discovered by scientists studying the natural biology of antifreeze proteins. They were fascinated. They wanted to know why Arctic char swimming in the Arctic Ocean, where it's -4 degrees Celsius, why aren't the fish just freezing in place? And so that fascination really led them to identify the proteins that keep those cells viable in those really cold temperatures. So the biggest difference between the AAGP and an antifreeze protein is the size. So an antifreeze protein is quite large, and a glycopeptide is very small. Now in this case, small is powerful because we want those small peptides to be able to penetrate into the spaces between cells so they can act on all the cells. And if the protein's too large, it can't get there. What's fascinating about the company and what the company's been able to do is develop with their partners a synthetic process where they literally build the peptide sequence piece by piece by piece and then add those sugars on, and they can do that on a large scale.
We have found in our models, at least in our ex vivo models, that when we treat those cells that are under inflammatory influence with AAGP glycopeptides, they are protected. Their survival is extended, which gives us hope that glycopeptides have very powerful anti-inflammatory properties and they can prolong cell survival.
The future of AAGP is really a diverse one. Yes, it's a single peptide, but it's a peptide with multiple applications.
I see a very optimistic future for AAGP. I feel that with the current line of investigation that is ongoing with AAGP glycopeptides, such as its involvement in islet cell preservation, in ocular inflammation, and now in cardiovascular and cancer portfolio, it has become a very versatile molecule with very different effects, and so the future is very bright for this molecule.